Cabaret gamers play this game.
Yep.
I should just copy and paste that intro to everything.
We probably should just have it like...
Just make it easier. Oh god, he killed the chicken.
Oh.
But that is another way the game shows you that that is dangerous. Ah! Tutorials.
It's kind of weird still that I can just like run up, like walk up to them. Alright, so I can leave this area, right?
Yeah, so we,
This is...
no. We left off at the, over there, at the thing. The flight training to the right, yep.
God.
So Shades is gonna give this another shot or two depending on how he feels, and then when he's done giving it a shot, and either succeeds or fails...
I shouldn't start the episode with this, but we're just
No, we're gonna do it. I will take the reins, or we could just not complete it. It doesn't need to be completed.
We'll do something else. Maybe we'll tag it.
In theory, you've gotten, I think, all of the gems from this. Well, no. If you go the other way, you can get all the gems from it.
So which way should I go for this?
However you feel comfortable. Alright. It's so weird that he, like, stops in midair.
Yeah. So I get such muscle memory with these kinds of things that I don't like deviating from it.
Yeah, no, and that's fine.
Like, I should probably go right.
To go where they're going. Like, to go the opposite direction that they're going.
Yeah. You know, I've watched you, like, I know I'm messing this up big time, but I just, like, still getting my head, you know, to where it needs to be, right? So... Like, I am not a collectathon person, by the way. Like, I just don't play these kinds of games. I haven't since I was a kid.
What is Arkham? It's a collectathon.
That's a... Alright, so... Yeah, see, that's the problem, is, like, I tried going a different way to see just what the fuck is around. And it screwed me up. So we'll try again.
Yep. I mean, it does make it harder because you have to flame quicker, but if you go the opposite direction that they're going, so you let them go into you, right. you don't catch them sooner. It's like how he's driving into you.
And go in all sorts of wrong directions.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Well, not really. I mean, it's really not a great
yeah,
way
but
to
like, you like, it, oh god, it does help to, like, learn the area. So hard.
Yeah, I really should just do one thing at a time, but once again, I really hate collectathon kind of stuff. Like, I played all the typical, like, N64 games, like Banjo-Kazooie and whatnot as a kid, as I name all of them, say all of them, and I name one. But
I've played all of them this one time.
Well, I never got too far because I always hated, when I, like, you know, I get just super pissed off. Specifically because of stupid challenges like this that I just never had patience for. And evidently I still don't.
So you're actually doing incredibly well. Jinxing it, but, you know. Oh, there we go. Well, you say that while you miss one after I jinxed it. But you are doing really well. So even missing a couple, even going against the grain and going towards where they'd be coming from, super helpful. And then immediately don't do that.
Yeah, I hate this stuff. Go this way, which is the wrong way, I'm sure. If there was a wrong way, I would be going the wrong way.
It does make it more difficult because now you do have to go back to that area to get the last couple planes.
I wish there was like a boost. You know, like you get like three...
So, you almost made it though.
I hit the stupid thing.
But you almost did it.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time.
So, yeah, no, doing one at a time is definitely the way the game wants you to do it.
So we'll do these first, I guess.
Yeah.
So, alright, so... When you first started playing these, did you,
You're asking a lot of me to remember. But okay, right. Go on.
Was it like you just did one thing was it trial and error?
I don't remember specifically what I did, but I do know that I figured out very early on, and you might be able to see it, in your death screen, like in the retry screen, say death screen, in the retry screen, it will show you the order the game thinks is the easiest way. So like the original developers put it in the order that is like the simplest.
Right.
Which
I just totally ignore.
Yeah, no, but it's not something. Oh wow, that's water, huh?
All right, one more time.
Okay.
This is one of those things that.
Did you look at the items?
I didn't.
No. Okay. I think it wants to do treasure chest first, then boats, or then arches, and then planes, or some. I know planes are last, and the boxes are in the first slot, but you can land. Like, don't forget, you can land on things.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep doing a whole episode of this because I'm getting pissed.
So, you can land if you need to take a minute. I don't know if you... I think you might have gotten all the gems from this, though. So you don't actually have to complete it. You just have to get all the gems, and I think you have. I'm
just anal like that. It's like... it takes me a very long time to finish any game because it's like, oh, I missed this little thing and I have to go back and get it. Or I'll just restart the entire game. I've restarted Final Fantasy VII after playing like, I don't know, 20 hours or something like that.
Yeah, because like you missed Yuffie or like something like...
No, because I missed like a line of dialogue.
Oh my god.
I read it too fast and it didn't hit me the way I wanted it to hit me. So I restarted the whole thing.
I can't with you. So if you go right, there's a level there. If you go left, there's a level over there.
So we'll do this.
Misty Bog is fine. This? Yeah.
Alright.
I know exactly what's going to piss you off.
Just pretty much this whole game. See,
but there's always something specific in each level.
Like, I know I probably said this in an earlier episode, but that could have been half a year ago. You know, I had friends who had this game. Mm-hmm. And I didn't grow up. You know, what's funny is like, I have the game now, but I don't have the friend.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that funny how life works out?
Isn't that weird?
I mean, it just kind of doesn't. It just doesn't work out. It just
he
continues.
goes really high for no reason.
But anyways, man, I wonder what happened to that chicken. Like, it's just, did it have a good day? Did it have a bad day?
Well, you can
evidently had a bad day.
Just hit it.
There you go.
He's free. Freedom. Cage free.
Cage free.
Always have cage-free chicken. They taste really, really good, but I mean, in the grand scheme of things, unless enough people are doing it, it will never be a normal thing.
Oddly enough, these, like, root things, whatever, they,
I don't know what they are.
They remind me of, if anyone's ever played, like, the Muppets, CD-ROM game. Yeah, CD-ROM, right? I'm old. And, it was like the Muppets get trapped in their own video game and you have to help them. And I love that game. But there was one weird part if you were a kid. It was basically like Doom. But it was the chef. And you played the chef and you're going through this like corridor or whatever, series of hallways, and there were like evil vegetables that you had to defeat with your spatula and shit like that. And
so these guys, just be careful. Be careful. They hit faster than I think they should. They definitely made them a lot easier in this game, but I think they hit a little faster than they should.
Sure. And yeah, so that's what those things remind me of. And I really like that game. And there are Let's Plays of it. Like, it's not such an obscure game that, you know, only a select few ever played it. So go look it up.
Are you sure?
I don't remember you weren't into the Muppets as a
No.
kid. So you wouldn't have, but it's actually kind of
I also didn't have that many CD-ROM games either.
I didn't grow up with consoles. I grew up with PC games.
Yeah,
so.
the only computer game I owned as a kid was Zoo Tycoon and all the extensions.
Oh man, the original Zoo Tycoon was
And you know
great.
what? You know what I found out? My desktop can play it.
Oh, that's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
We should do that.
Yeah.
If anyone's actually listening.
Attack frogs? And this used to be such a nice swamp.
Yeah, no, if you guys want to see us play some Zoo Tycoon, or just me, because it's on my desktop, so it's probably just going to be me.
Yeah,
let me know.
For the time being.
Yeah, because I'm not moving my desktop around anymore. It gives me really bad grief whenever I pick it up and move it, so it's not coming to.
You know, MSI.
House.
Yeah, so the MSI, which is a I mean, everyone listening to this will probably know. I can't go around.
Turn around.
It's
real
not a
quick?
great idea.
No, you want to go back
Okay,
over
I'll go
there.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. MSI is a computer company, a gaming
Oh.
computer company that
Oh,
I hate this game so fucking much. And
it's alright, you're gonna beat it.
yeah, I'm not paying attention either because I'm just
Shades is already done, make note.
well, it's just one of those things where when you have
So you don't have to go back over there.
when you have a
killed both,
job
got their gems.
to do, when you're just in you know, you're at your office job or retail or whatever the hell you do, and you know, whatever happened the night before or that morning just stays with you, and you're it's not a good day, right?
Yeah.
It's just one of those days where it's like, all right, well, this is essentially a job, kind of, except we don't get paid. No one
It's
employed
supposed
us,
to be
and no one.
fun.
Yeah, and it's just
You are not having fun.
you're gonna have those days, but it's like, just keep going.
Everybody write in the comments, Shades, have some fun.
It's like, but that's the thing. It's just keep going. You're gonna have shit days,
Shades,
and
have fun.
I'm not gonna be like, I don't play a character, and I kind of wish I did on these games. You know, on,
Yeah,
on the
but do
channel,
you?
but it's
Because like, if
I
you
just don't.
if you played a character, wouldn't that stress you out even more? Because now you have to act like someone else.
Yeah, and sometimes, you know, sometimes that'll get you out of whatever funk you're in, right?
You said urine.
But I could see why that would be helpful, and I can see why that would be draining. Oh wow, look at him.
Thank you for
He reminds me of a Mata
releasing
Mata.
me.
And he's only on screen for like a second. But
He's
like,
one of the coolest characters
yeah.
we've seen. But he looks like a Mata Mata. Oh, you can't.
you cannot. You have
Okay,
to.
that would have been nice to know.
I figured after the first time you'd figure it out. Sparks
You
is
know,
dead,
I'm
by
just
the way.
fucking pissed. Well, Sparks should be dead. Fuck Sparks.
Sparks is literally the only friend you have in this game.
Yeah. Which is one more friend than I have in real life.
Exactly. So you should
is,
really enjoy his company.
Yeah, you know, it's like the two people that listen to us are like, oh, he's joking. Like, no.
Like, no. Sad face.
he's not.
Little teary eye.
Not even anymore. It's like at a certain point, you're just like, you know what? You can't live the life you want to live, so just
So,
just keep going.
So keep in
Somehow-
mind while you're
so just
ranting and
keep
raving
going.
on about this, there is a boar behind them. So when you hit them with your
Yeah,
horns,
yeah.
there is. A
I'm
boar
trying to
over
avoid Bubba.
there. Yeah.
He doesn't look like a Bubba.
I'll tell you what to do with those creatures. Smash them,
Sounds like a
Spyro,
Bubba.
Stamp them out and squish them and squash them.
How about charge them and flame them? We are dragons after all.
You know, who does he sound like? I just had it in my head. Sounds like, alright. I'll get this guy first. Oh,
Oh, oh, there you go. Oh,
but,
oh, okay.
see, this is I hate these camera angle things. That, you know, it's not the game's fault. It's my fault for not moving the camera angle.
The AI, so in the original game, they would not come after you if the camera was not facing them.
Alright.
So in this one, the AI is a little bit smarter. If you are in their line of sight, they will come after you.
So I'm just gonna... Alright.
It's a little bit different.
Right.
You can almost cheat it in the original games, where if you like walk backwards on everything.
Oh,
But if you
you're
do
basically
get like
invisible.
almost, if you get to a certain point, they'll see you. But essentially, like they wouldn't move if the
Yeah.
camera's not on them.
I can't
just to
remember
make
what
it
I was
easier.
talking about.
Something Bubba. Before that.
Oh, right. So,
So you're
Which-
gonna.
Dexter's Lab, like the you know who I mean.
I know.
From the Super Friends or whatever.
Oh, okay.
Incredible Crunk.
In the Infraggable Crunk, or
Yeah,
the,
Incredible Crunk or something
I
like
don't
that.
remember something.
All right, so we're missing a couple. things.
Turn around.
Should I do the return home?
No. Jump on that, and then jump on that over there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
and then you climb up the steps. In the original, it's a little bit more clear because again, like, you couldn't jump on something unless the game intended for you to go there.
Right.
But in this, it's not clear.
I just remembered from your playthrough.
Look at you remembering my stuff. after a year, over a year.
Some things I do, right? Some things I do.
So turn around again. You're gonna fly back over the water. There's gonna be a platform you can. Nope. Left a little. That tree.
Okay.
You should be able to make it. It is a tough jump. I don't know if this game's gonna be nice. Okay, good. And then you just keep jumping up there, because there is another path you could go, and I always forget which one leads home. So this is the leading home path. But it does take you back over here. So. Yep. So turn around. Keep following this path for a second. I want to make sure there's no gems up here. Yep.
Now, what kind of game? You played more of these games when you were a kid than I did.
So you're gonna jump down there and follow the path around again. Yep.
Alright. I had, once again, like, I had friends who played these kinds of games.
I didn't own
but
this game until the third one, I think.
Okay.
So you're gonna make a left.
Alright.
Like, there's gonna be another area that you haven't gone yet.
Alright.
And you'll see it. See it. There you go.
Alright, thanks.
You're
So,
welcome.
I played, like, PC games. And I grew up with educational games, so it was always, you know, and I was also just weird. Like, I got really obsessive about Mavis Beacon, the office typing, fuck. The office typing fuck. And, they had a mini game, which was basically you smush ants, you type, and it'll, like, smush ants. And it was just, I got really obsessive about being able to type super fast. And I did. Because in my elementary school...
Very competitive.
In my elementary school, we had a typing class. And this is mid-90s, right? And they would have a orange rubber thing that would go over the keyboard so that you couldn't see what the letters were. And they would time us. We would have to... They would write something like on the board in the computer lab, and they would time us and see who could do it the fastest, and they'd write your name on the board with your time. So as soon as you were done writing it, you would have to raise your hand really fast, and they would write your name on the board.
Oh, well, you almost had it, though.
Yeah. They would write your name on the board with your time, so everyone could see. And you didn't want to be the last one.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing with math class. It was the same thing with
Like, you had a very
classes.
competitive school.
Yeah, and so that was the idea, right? So I didn't want to be one of the last people because, you know, you get called out for it.
Yeah.
The teachers would actually call you out for that stuff, right? And that was specifically math. But if you were within the first 5 people done, and you didn't make any mistakes, you didn't have to redo it, you got to play on this old-ass typewriter. And for a kid, for whatever reason, that's exciting.
Yeah.
To play on a typewriter.
Sounds amazing.
Come on over. Oh, nothing good. Just wanna...
You can charge them if you really wanted, but going right into the fray is dangerous.
Yeah.
This I don't know if you remember, I did have a lot of trouble in this area.
Just wanna, like, get them.
I never noticed that in this. Their tongues are multicolored.
Yeah, so the opposite of what I wanted.
It's alright, you still got sparks.
So I got really obsessive with that Mavis speaking thing. I could type stupidly fast because of it. Just because of the pressure that the school put. Math class, they would actually...
I was gonna say, you should just charge the rest of that.
Math class, they actually would... Like, if you were one of the last people, they would go through every problem. So it would be a... I'm sure I explained this in an episode.
I don't know.
But there would be...
It's been a while.
There would be a sheet of paper that was 100 questions, right? Of, let's say, division, right? So you do this with increasing difficulty of addition, subtraction, multiplication.
You don't have to do this every time.
And division. Oh, I just
Kill
like
that
it.
chicken. Get that.
I don't want
No, you.
And
Shades, go kill the chicken.
nope, don't want to.
Sparks needs
Can't make
it.
me.
Oh my god, if you die.
And then they mix up, you know, they would mix it. They would just mix it up. I can't think of anything.
At this point, I would just charge everything. Like,
I'm just gonna go through it, and then
you don't have to flame them. Just charge everybody.
Well, I'm trying. Just stop.
Oh,
just
yeah.
stop. I'm just telling the game. Just stop. And see, this is the problem. Is like I'm trying to play, and I'm trying to talk, and I'm not doing well, because I'm just pissed off at the experience. I'm pissed off at the game.
Why? I remember.
Gotta go.
All right, so I'll come back to that. For those things.
Okay. And this is how you would get back.
Okay. And alright. I want to go back that way. You know, like,
You can't go back that way.
well, what I wanted to... I hate this game, Radius.
I know.
I hate this. I do not want to do this anymore. And, like, I fucking hate this. So you'd have a series of questions of, you know what? Fuck this. I'm telling a story that no one's gonna fucking listen to. I'm just pissed now. It has nothing to do with having fun or telling a fun story. Basically, my school was just super competitive, and if you got questions wrong, you had to raise your hand. And they'd say, okay, can anyone else explain why Shades didn't get this problem? And of course, you know, the same, you know, people who actually study, right? Why would you study anything in elementary school? Why should anything be that way in elementary school, right? But that's what it was. It's like, can anyone explain to Shades why he didn't get the problem? What's the right way of getting it? And that was my elementary school.
Right. So, use sparks to check your surroundings.
And,
Oh. Okay, so over there. It's probably just hidden in the grass.
yeah. And what a stupid way of, like, going about, like, some of your earliest developments, right? No, I'm gonna die. I guess I didn't kill that enemy.
Maybe not.
So is there a way to do
To
it?
get back there, you have to run around to the right and go through the whole light level again.
Oh, okay.
Not that way.
Well, you know what? Sit to the right. Either that or I can just die again. I'm just gonna die again, fuck it.
Okay.
It's gonna bring me back to that checkpoint.
Yeah.
God, I'm not having fun. I hope you're having fun listening to this, all one person. If there were more people out there, we could really use the encouragement.
Yeah, no, let us know.
You know, you could really write in and say, hey, listen.
Hey, listen.
And just keep saying that.
Just keep saying it. Navi it.
This is
Navi it
not
out.
a good way to go. I
No,
should just go
that's-
back through the way, right?
No, because you can't get back up. Because it's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's just Navi it.
So go left. Go on that bridge, like the rickety old bit over there.
Like, oh, why is Shade so negative? Man, if I could only explain. Right? It's like, you're gonna have bad days, and it's hard to hide it. Right? It's just a bad day.
Well, you know
That's
what they
okay.
say, Shades? If you have a bad day,
Oh, God,
you take a one day. I don't know the lyrics.
How
Sing
long?
a sad song, just...
Okay. You gotta change the melody. You gotta change the melody more than that. Where am I oh, the return home?
No. So you're gonna go back up on that.
Okay. Sorry this episode is such a waste.
No,
that I
it's
just
fine.
suck
It
at
is what
playing
it
this.
is.
Alright.
There you go, and then you go up.
Oh.
Oh.
There you go.
And then just double check there's nothing up here.
Oh, I keep pressing
There
the
you go.
wrong
It's
damn
okay, it's
button.
fine, it's fine.
No, it's not okay.
It's fine. And then you just go on the trunks again, and then just, you know, go on trunks. Yeah.
I remember back in whatever it was, whatever year it was, when with Dragon Ball Z, right after the Frieza saga, you have Trunks, like the appearance of Trunks.
Then go-
Who is he? He's
yeah.
another Super Saiyan. It was like a big deal at the time.
Oh, so maybe that's what happened. So I wonder, turn around, I wonder if you can fly off of the end of the world to get back down.
I don't know why I'm such a... Alright, this chicken I will kill.
So I am curious if you can, because the end is right down
Is
there.
there a ledge that I can...
No, I don't think so.
Alright, well,
but...
I'm gonna die again, but let's... Nope.
Oh, you coulda. It was just
Where is it?
So it was that.
Alright, well, it would have been nice to know.
Well,
Well,
I
it's
I
like-
pointed it to you before.
I hate this, Raby. I genuinely hate this. I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah. Well, that's why I said, like, let's just give it a try anyway, because, I mean, the checkpoint was there, so...
Hate this. Turn into beast makers. It reminds me of Transformers, right? With beast machines. I didn't like that season. That was the last season. That was the last season of Beast Wars for people who grew up with that stuff. But not the 80s Beast Wars. This is like 90s horrible CG that at the time was like mind-blowing.
So, you're gonna go left. Excuse me, you're gonna go left. You're gonna turn around. You're gonna go that way.
Alright, well, that's... Fucking out of my way, Pumbaa. Get the fuck out of my way, piece of shit.
Dude, he had a family, I think.
Well, I'm gonna kill his family, too.
Still tastes delicious, so turn around. And there's a portal behind you. There it is.
This one, too.
Yep, Terrace Village. I don't remember which one this is. I know it's not treetops, and that's it's the only one I hate.
Oh, I hate this whole one.
Oh, no, I know. Oh, I know this one.
Like, and
Okay,
it's not the
I remember
game's
this one.
fault either, right? It is my fault. It's just, like, projecting negativity onto a game that's undeserving. Meanwhile, I'm just full of
So
self-loathing.
we're gonna pause it here, because I realized, like, oh shit, we should probably stop right before we went in.
Yeah, well, this would make a great loading screen. Or not loading... I can't even fucking talk anymore. Screensaver.
Yeah, it is
Thank
a good
you.
screensaver.
Does anyone use screensavers anymore?
I do. I just went off and downloaded a bunch of free ones.
I just want, like, the pipes again.
You can.
The shit
You
like
have
that,
to, yeah,
right?
you can find
Those
it.
are
download
fun.
It. You have to download it. So we're gonna pause here. We're gonna stop here for now.
Alright, tell us your favorite screensaver.
Shades is gonna take a deep breath and maybe have some sparkling water to relax for a minute.
Yeah, which I've been told is disgusting.
It is absolutely
not
dreadful.
disgusting.
It's disgusting, and
This debate will
you should hate
continue.
yourself not for anything else in your life. You should hate yourself for that.
Oh no, this is a continuation of it. But write in the comments, please tell Rabies that sparkling water does not have an inherent taste unless it's flavored.
It tastes disgusting.
Nope.
Bye.
Nope.
Tastes disgusting.